First thing we're going to do over here is exhaust the Errant Rider on the Bjorning side to give another resource to the Noldor deck. Then we'll go ahead and spend the one from Arwen to get Elven Light back, and we get to draw a glorious card. We have like half our deck in our hand. Then we'll generate one resource. Oh, I don't want to put it on her. I want to put it on Galadriel. And we'll discard an Elven Light. I like it. Then we'll go ahead and use Galadriel and then use Unexpected Courage to ready her. We'll reduce the threat of the Bjorning deck down to 32. And we'll draw a card, and we have Armored Destrier. And then we're going to spend 1, 2, 3, 4 out of our 5 resources here to put out both Galadriel Handmaidens we have in our hand. And we'll have both of those reduce the threat of the Bjorning deck by 2. So they're now at 30. Awesome. The only card we're going to play on our Bjorning side is we'll spend 1 here to put the Dunedain Mark on to Grim Bjorn. He will then move to 7 attack, because why not? Add insult to injury. Maybe even if they get toughness 2, we can still take them out. So for questing this round, we'll quest with Gildor for 3 and Elfhelm for 2. That's a total of 5. We'll add both Handmaidens for 6, 7, 8, 9, plus the 12 over here. So that's 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, plus another 5. That's 34. Yeah, I think that's good for right now. And then we will exhaust both Warden of Healings. We are going to heal 1 from the Northern Tracker and 1 from Círdan, and then we're going to heal both of the Errant Riders. With our Northern Tracker, we're going to complete both of these locations, which is awesome. We're going to put a 3rd on the Deepening Wall here, Deepening Wall, and a 2nd on the Deepening Wall here. This one, we have to increase our threat by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hence the reason why I decreased people's threat. 1, 2, 3, 4, because I knew we were going to have to be dealing with that. And we get rid of all those siege ladders, which is wonderful. And then this one over here says, when the Hamburg is explored, assign X damage among characters in play. X is the number of enemies in play. Well, there's only 1 enemy. It's actually what pushed us to the next quest card. So we'll place 1 point of damage on an Errant Rider again. But now we only have 8 threat in the staging area from these locations, plus the 6 here and the 3 here. We're questing right now for 34 compared to 17 in the staging area. We'll start with our Noldor deck. They'll reveal Peril Doomed 2. When revealed, either remove 1 resource token from the defense of Helm's Deep, no way, or reveal 2 additional encounter cards. No way. No, and I used my Test of Will last time. I should have just soaked the enemy. Oh, that's my own fault. Well, I'm revealing the 2 additional cards, right? No, I'm not going to have to last another round. That's insane. So let's put this sideways. We have to reveal 2 more cards for the Noldor deck. So this first one's for the Noldor deck. We have a Soldier of Isengard. Our second one, Doomed 1 and Surge. Oh, I got to remember to do these Dooms as well. So we have a total of Doom 3. So that's going to put the Bjorning deck up to 35. Or no, that's the Noldor deck. The Bjorning deck will move up to 37. Oh, jeez. This one says, each enemy engaged with a player and not in the staging area makes an immediate attack. Well, the one nice thing is there's no enemies engaged with us, but that's a surge, so we still have to reveal another card, because I did the Isengard, Soldier of Isengard. Wow, okay, our Uruk fighter. Then we have to reveal 1 more. This is for the Bjorning deck, and we have an Isengard Uruk. When revealed, either assign 3 damage among characters you control or reveal an additional encounter card. I'll take the damage. I got 2 healers. I am not going to be dealing with revealing another encounter card. And it is 2 archery as well. Our 3 damage here, let's do 2 on Bjorn, because heck, he still has 3 health, and 1 on the Giant Bear. I mean, at least we got tons of health over here. We can soak some of this damage. Well, we went from having 1 enemy to 4 enemies. We have 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, plus 6, 26, but we did 34. Okay, we're good. We'll place our 7th progress here. We need to last 1 more round, you guys. But we have to engage all of these enemies except for this one. This one's at 39. No one's at 39 yet. So we could potentially leave him. But before we do that, we have to reveal an additional encounter card because we did not place any progress on the active quest. And so we have the Hornburg, just another location. Just 3 more threat. We can handle it. With what we have, I actually think we can manage all 4 enemies. So I'm going to have the Noldor deck optionally engage this Soldier of Isengard, and then we'll have the Bjorni deck optionally engage this Uruk fighter. Then this one has a higher threat, so it'll go to the first player, the Noldor deck, and then this one will go to the Bjorni deck. Right as we move into combat, we're going to do a sneak attack and bring out Gandalf, and we're going to reduce the Bjorni deck's threat by 5, so they're at 32 now. We have a total of 3 archery we have to deal with, so let's place all 3, well, 2 on Glorfindel and 1 on the Northern Tracker here. Then let's go ahead and dole out shadow cards, so 2 over here, and 2 on the Uruk-hai fighters on the Bjorni deck. What do you guys say we see Grimbeorn do his stuff, huh? First thing he's going to do is use Forewarned and discard the shadow card on this enemy. Great. He's going to attack for 4. Grimbeorn has 4, 5, 6, 7 as, no, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have only 6 as his defense instead of 7 because the active location no longer gives +1 defense. But for attack, we're still fine. He'll then spend 1 resource. He attacks for 7, totally taking out this Soldier of Isengard. We then get to draw a card, and we have a Dunedain Cache. Ooh, cool. Then we will use Armor Destrier. We'll ready him, and that means we can discard this shadow card. Oh, yes, do you see this? This is my least favorite shadow card. Great. He attacks for 3. Grimbeorn will then use his resource so that he can attack and defend. He attacks for 7. No problem. 4 health, 1 armor that's reduced, 1 toughness. He's gone. We get to draw another card, and we have our Riddermark Knight. We now have our 2 Uruk-hai fighters over here to deal with. We'll go ahead and exhaust Bjorn to defend against 1. So he's attacking for 3. Discard a non-objective attachment you control. Let's see. Let's go ahead and just simply discard the Dunedain Mark. I like the extra attack, but I think the defense is more key, and we've had enough attack to kind of deal with most of them without the 7 attack. So we've discarded one of those. Then we need to defend again. Let's go ahead and use our Giant Bear. He'll defend against this Uruk-hai fighter. No shadow effect. He attacks for 3. They both had defenses for 3, so no problem. Then we'll use our Unexpected Courage to ready Bjorn. Bjorn still attacks for 6. We also have Gandalf over here, and Gandalf attacks for 4. So the 6, 3 plus the 2 shield doesn't actually even take out this guy because of the toughness 2. So I think these 2 together will take out an Uruk-hai fighter, just one of them. Oh, I wish it was more than that, but we'll leave 1 fighter. That's not terrible. Oh, we get to draw a card because he did kill with Galamdring, and we got to do a Dunedain Mark. Well, we discarded it just so we could put it back on him. I like it. We don't have to worry about any end of round abilities. Let's just go ahead and refresh. We'll make sure to increase threat, so we're at 36 for our Noldor deck and 33 for our Bjorni deck. Thank you, Gandalf. And then we'll draw cards. So our Bjorni deck will draw a Secret Vigil, and our Noldor deck will draw 2 cards. We got Thor's Key and a Northern Tracker. I think I've got a Thor's Key out already. I'm going to discard Thor's Key, and I'm going to keep the Northern Tracker in our hand. Our final push, you guys, to get to quest card 5. Whew! Then we still have to deal with something there, but hopefully it's a little more manageable. So what we're going to do is first exhaust both Errant Riders, and we're going to move 2 resources. No, actually, I'm only going to do 1 Errant Rider. We're going to use 1 Errant Rider to move Elf Helms resource over to Grimbeorn. Actually, we can do both because Grimbeorn is leadership. I forgot about that. So yeah, we'll move all resources over to Grimbeorn. Then we'll spend 1 resource here for the Dunedain Mark, 2 over here for the Riddermark Knight, and 1 here for the Secret Vigil, and we're going to throw that on to the Uruk fighter that we're engaged with, because if we kill him, we can reduce our threat by 3. I like that. On our Noldor deck side, we're going to have a little fun. We're going to spend 1 of Arwen's resources, bring our Elven Light back, and we're going to draw a card. Oh, that's exactly what I was looking for, you guys, and I got it. Awesome. Then we'll discard Elven Light to generate a resource. Let's go ahead and have some fun and do the mirror. Look at this deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. After looking at 10 cards, we only have 12 cards left in our deck. Let's see. What do we want? Ooh. Yeah, but I can't get that to the discard pile. Maybe just some more questing? We haven't needed more healing. Let's go ahead and do Galadriel's Handmaiden, looking for some threat reduction. We'll then spend one of Galadriel's resources to put Lembas Bread onto Grimbjorn, just so he has another way to ready if we need. We'll do a Steed of Imladris. We're going to put that onto Glorfindel. So that is going to use Arwen's resource, and she will get +1 willpower. Sweet. And then we will play Galadriel's Handmaiden, and we'll reduce our threat by 1, so we're at 35. That uses both of Círdan's resources. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And then at the beginning of the quest phase, we'll go ahead and play Elrond's Council. We'll reduce our threat by 3, so we'll go 1, 2, 3, down to 32. And we get another +1 willpower. Let's put it onto Círdan just for this round. What we'll do for questing this round is 6, 2, 4, 6, plus 12, so that's 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, plus 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 33, 132. And I think that's it on this side. So we've got 32 at the get-go. I am going to use Galadriel's ability and then use Unexpected Courage to ready her. That's going to allow us to reduce our threat down to 31. And let's draw a card. And we get another Unexpected Courage. Cool. We are also going to exhaust both Warden of Healings, and we're going to heal 1 point of Glorfindel 2 times, and I'll pick 2 different characters over there. Let's do the Errant Rider and the Cave Bear. Perfect. All right, so we've got 32 questing right now. We're going to add to that 3, so 35, and 2, 36, 37. We'll place 1 progress from that northern tracker, 1 here and 1 here, but we will complete the Deeping Wall. That means we need to increase both of our threats by 4, hence the reason I was reducing it so much. So here we have our Bjorning deck, 1, 2, 3, 4. They're back at 37, and our Noldor deck will be at 35. But if you look here in the staging area, all we have in total is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We just have 14 to our 37. Our first card draw will be for the Bjorning deck, and we have a Deeping Wall. Yeah, we know that card. We just got rid of 1. And our second one is a When Revealed. Place 3 progress on the main quest. Until the end of the round, treat each character's text box as if it were blank. Oh, no, I don't want to deal with that. I have a Test of Will. We're going to use it. That's the whole reason we kept it. So we will spend 1 resource from Galadriel. Cancel that. Thank goodness. And that means we only added 4 threat. Well, that means we definitely succeeded at questing. So I have been forgetting to tell you that I'm doing this, but I should be adding 1 resource to Círdan because we quested successfully. And because we just resolved the quest and we quested successfully, we have to reveal 1 card from here. Then at the end of the quest phase, we'll place the 8th progress. So let's reveal this card. We have the Hornburg, okay? And now we place the 8th progress on the defense of Helm's Deep. Placing our 8th progress means that we now get to move to stage card 5A, and we put this in the victory display. And we just got rid of 8 threat in the staging area. Awesome. As dawn breaks in the east, a blast from Helm's horns echoes in the valley, and the riders of Rohan charge from the Helm's Gate with King Theoden and Aragorn at their head. With a cry and a great noise they charged, down from the gates they roared, over the causeway they swept, and they drove through the hosts of Isengard as a wind among grass. This says, when revealed, shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck, discard cards from the encounter deck until X enemies are discarded. X is the number of players. Add each enemy into the staging area that's discarded. Okay, so let's grab this and this. We will go ahead and grab our deck here, shuffle it on up a couple times. And so it just says add. We don't have to worry about when revealed. We're looking for 2 enemies. Whoops. The second one was this one. So these 2 enemies will come out into the staging area. We have here that we skip the quest phase. Players cannot reduce their threat. Oh, Well, good thing I did all my threat reduction before. Oh, but my secret vigil is useless. Oh, well. Essentially, it says skip the quest phase. So we don't have to do questing anymore. If there are no enemies in play, the players win the game. So we just need to defeat 3 enemies. I think we can do that. The 2 enemies we have in the staging area is the Isengard Uruk and the Soldier of Isengard. So I'll have the Bjorning deck optionally engage the Soldier of Isengard, and then the Noldor deck will optionally engage the Isengard Uruk. Barring anything horrendous, I think we might actually be able to complete the game here. So we'll grab 2 shadow cards for these 2 enemies and 1 for the Isengard Uruk. Our first thing we'll do is exhaust our Forewarned, discard this shadow card. Great. He'll then attack. Grimbjorn will defend. He will then spend his resource attacking for 7. That's going to kill him off. Then we will use Armored Destrier to ready Grimbjorn, and we'll discard this shadow card. What do we have? Yeah, it doesn't even have an effect. We'll have the Uruk-hai Fighter attack Grimbjorn. Grimbjorn will defend. He'll use his resources, and so he now has 2 left. Oh, that's a 3. Sorry. He'll have 2 left. He attacks for a total of 7. That takes out this Uruk-hai Fighter. We can't reduce our threat. It's a bummer. So then the only enemy we really have to deal with is this Isengard Uruk, and I can use our Unexpected Courage to ready Grimbjorn again. He then can defend. Now let's see what this is. No shadow effect, you guys. Boom! You know what that means. Attacks for 3, nothing. Grimbjorn spends it. His resource, 7 attack, toughness 1. Still can do the 4 points of damage to kill him, and we just beat Helms Deep. Heck yeah. Down through the breach of the dike charged the king's company. Down from the hills leapt Erkenbrand, lord of Westfold. Down leaped Shadowfax like a deer that runs sure-footed in the mountains. The White Rider was upon them, and the terror of his coming filled the enemy with madness. The wild men fell on their faces before him. The orcs reeled and screamed and cast aside both sword and spear. Like a black smoke driven by a mounting wind, they fled. We can see here, if we had taken the Poisoned Council, we would have to keep it for the rest of the campaign. Don't have to do that, because instead we spent our golden hairs, which I think was worth it in droves. I think that really helped set us up. We never were completely overwhelmed. A couple times, like that first round or 2, we had a lot out there, but we were able to manage it, and that's what matters. We only had 2 victory point cards this time, the 8 from the Defense of Helm's Deep and the 3 from the 3 Golden Hairs. That gives us 11 total for this quest. And I have to say, that felt pretty good. That was not a short quest, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching. Our next step is to go on and take down Saruman, and we get to see some trees. Or I should say tree herders, because technically they're not trees. Thanks again so much for watching, and I will see you at the next stop.